Consuming organ meats for all of the health benefits is starting to grow in popularity, especially beef liver. But most of us in this modern time aren't used to the taste of liver, even though it used to be a normal part of the diet. I'm going to show you a few of my favorite ways to supplement with liver without having to taste it. But first, let's talk about how to store raw liver, which is the most important part for safety and easy access. First, of course, make sure you're buying high-quality, grass-fed liver from a farm and butcher you trust. Next, chop your liver into small pieces and separate into a silicone mold. In each cube of your mold, put a 1-day supply for you and your family to defrost when needed. Next, store in a freezer for 3 weeks to kill off any pathogens that may be there. We keep our freezer set to -6. You can also just freeze your liver pieces in a glass container, but it is more difficult to get it out. Now it's time to show you my favorite way to supplement with raw liver, and that is with a smoothie, but not just any smoothie. There are certain ingredients I add to this smoothie that really helps to mask the flavor of the liver. The first ingredient is a fermented dairy product. A good example of this would be raw milk kefir. This is a very easy way to keep a raw dairy fermented product on hand. Alternatively, you can use yogurt, but make sure that it's unhomogenized and pasture-raised. The next ingredient we're adding is acerola powder. Acerola powder is a whole food form of vitamin C powder, very high in vitamin C. And vitamin C can help your body to absorb some of the nutrients that is contained in the liver you're taking. My next favorite ingredient to add is frozen strawberries. It has the perfect amount of sweetness and tartness for this smoothie. The next important ingredient is to add a very tart juice, such as cranberry or tart cherry juice. My favorite to use is actually cranberry. I find it to mask the flavor of the liver very well. Next, we're adding our raw, grass-fed, frozen liver. Make sure to do your research to know how much you should take and how often. I don't take raw liver every day, just every 2 to 3 days. I like to add other supplements such as bee pollen, magnesium, potassium, and other things into my smoothies as well. Now make sure to blend your smoothie thoroughly. If you don't like the taste or texture of liver, it's not very pleasant when you randomly swallow a little chunk. Take raw liver at your own discretion. Do your research to make sure that it's safe for you. One way that has grown in popularity to supplement with liver is to take raw liver shots. So first you would get out of your freezer whatever amount you're going to take, and then let it thaw, and you would chop into very small pieces that you can swallow whole like a pill, and then have a chaser. I like to chase with tart cherry juice. This is a very easy and convenient way to supplement. You might get that sense of a gross texture, but swallow as quickly as you can. If you are enjoying this video, giving it a thumbs up will help YouTube to find others like you to share it with. If you enjoy content about living a nourished, traditional, and non-toxic lifestyle, feel free to subscribe to my channel. The next easy way to include liver in your diet is by adding it to ground meat. So first you're going to puree some liver in a blender until it is smooth with no chunks. Then you're going to add a small amount to ground meat and you're going to combine. Make sure not to add too much of the liver puree to your meat, because if you don't like the taste of liver, that will ruin your recipes. A small amount consistently will give you lots of nutrition. Now you can either use this right away or you could store it for future use. Today I'm making hamburgers, but you could make something like meatballs where you add spices to cover the taste of the liver even more. Adding liver to ground meat is such a convenient method to provide liver for your family without them even knowing or tasting it. The difference with this method is that it's not raw like with the past two methods, so it's going to have a bit of a different nutritional value. But even cooked, liver is still a great thing to add to your diet for so many nutrients. If you are short on time or have a hard time finding a good source for high quality liver, you can also buy desiccated beef liver powder and add it to your recipes. Another option would be to buy meat with organs already mixed in. For example, this one has beef liver and beef heart. I have seen this product sold at Whole Foods, Sprouts, and online. Another great option if you are on the go and don't have much time, and if you can swallow pills, are to take desiccated organ pills. Heart and Soil Supplements is one of my favorite brands. They use regeneratively farmed beef. They use a gelatin capsule. It's freeze-dried, so technically it's still raw. And they have different options for different organ combinations. So you're not just having liver, you're also having other healthy organs as well. The only downside is this is a more expensive option. If you think you're ready to start experimenting with cooking with liver, I have a chicken liver pate recipe that I will link down below. Thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful and inspiring on your ancestral health journey.